This is what I love from Bandung. The weather, it's so nice. It's cool, it's serene. And no wonder the Dutch colony, they love Bandung and put the city as the resort destination. But now where I'm heading is this little pastry shops that is famous not because of their sophisticated dessert, but instead they utilize local ingredients to make more contemporary creations. Restaurants, for me, is the beating heart of a city. A venue where good food and community intertwine. That is why I love exploring new places, from those hidden on landways to the glitz and glam of modern restaurants. Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities only on Sea Indonesia.
Seroja.
Thank you so much, finally.
Yes, finally. Welcome to Bandung.
Yes, I love Bandung.
Yeah.
And I hear so much about your place.
Yeah.
But I just realized that the ingredients is just so intriguing. Like shu with jajan pasar ketan hitam, and then you have the kue wortel asam Jawa. It's carrot cake, right?
Yes, it's
with tamarind.
It's actually carrot cake. Yes.
And then the shu kelapa. What's the idea?
So basically, here in Seroja, we have a mission to be an Indonesian-style bakery.
I see.
Defining the meaning is actually we are inspired to explore and develop our product based on the local ingredients,
yes,
local traditions, and local culture. So yeah, this is
this
pretty
is
much
the reflection of that, right?
The reflection
of that idea.
Yes.
Because I like the way like you put it. You have this description like you have pisang Ambon and gula Jawa chantilly.
Yes.
Sounds so fun. But you have the coklat Jawa mousse oat and sorghum.
Yeah.
And the kluwak also.
Yeah.
And then you have the eclair getuk. You have the tat singkong jeruk kunci, which usually it's kind of like a French patisserie, right? It's so nice. I'm really interested with the eclair getuk.
Basically, for the eclair, the main base is it's actually an eclair filled with gula Jawa chantilly, and then we top it off with getuk inspired from our traditional cake. So it's mainly like a cassava base.
It's like a Mont Blanc, yeah. Mont Blanc usually using chestnut or hazelnut, but you're using the getuk.
The getuk, yes.
So much ideas. So I think I'm gonna get this one, the eclair getuk, and then the kue pisang kluwak.
Okay then, we will prepare for your order and
lovely
on your table.
Lovely.
Thank you so
much. A Mont Blanc, a very classic French patisserie, but made with getuk. Let's try. The getuk eclair is really unique. I'm quite familiar with Mont Blanc, which is a classic French dessert that usually made with hazelnut or chestnuts. And sometimes when you eat Mont Blanc, the cream on top of the puff pastry or the eclair usually kind of grainy because the origins of the hazelnut itself. But the texture like kind of set creme patisserie, but more chewy. This is really good. But of course, I'm also intrigued with this. They said that they're using kluwak and banana and chocolate. Ooh, the texture is quite dense. I think I know where they are getting. You wouldn't get that kluwak too much flavor, like if you eat rawon, definitely, because essentially kluwak has no distinct flavor. It's more into the sensation of earthiness, the aftertaste of it. And to combine kluwak with chocolate and palm sugar, I think is really, really brilliant, because it enhances the earthiness from the cake. The flavor reminds me of rhubarb, with distinct tartness and a hint of spiciness. And for my drink, the spiciness comes from the torched ginger. What a refreshing drink with just mild fermentation. On my table is very delicious, but I think I still cannot get over it, because when I came here, I saw this jeruk kunci tart, that they use jeruk kunci instead of lemon or yuzu or lime, and then they use singkong as a tartlet. And I think that's going to be a great addition, because these two is more sweet and I need something that is fresh and then pungent.
There you go.
Oh, it's this little tiny little.
Yes. So this is the base meat from 100% cassava flour. Yes.
You really don't mess with the jeruk kunci, yeah?
Yeah.
Just like, bam.
Yes. Sour, it's kind of giving the different experience with your usual lemon.
Yes. But you know, of course, I like the curd. The curd is amazing.
Yes.
The tart itself, it has this distinct flavor and texture. Is it from the singkong here?
Yeah, it's 100% from the singkong.
You get the singkong also from around this area?
Yes, I think one of the privilege opening a shop here and our production here is to actually have a very easy access to the local producers. For example, for the cassava flour, we source it from Cimahi or Cirende. It's from Kampung Cirende. Yeah, it's mainly only 20 minutes from our production house. As actually one of our friends from Seroja is actually building a farm here, which is in Malangbong.
Malangbong, where is it?
It's actually two hours, only 2 hours from here. Yeah.
Also, it's a big farm.
It's a big farm. We try to develop and forage some of the seasonal items, and then we try to explore some local flora and fauna also. Yeah, so actually I also have a partner there.
In the farm?
In Malangbong. So maybe I could connect you with him, and maybe he would love to maybe take you around the farm.
Ooh, I think that's a good idea for me to go there, right? Early in the morning.
Yes, early in the morning is best. Only 2 hours from here.
Love it. Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities on Sea Indonesia. I still can't get away with the fact that this area, the Regency of Garut in West Java, was actually contributing to almost 25 to 35% of the national vegetable demands per year. And it's quite staggering, because this is a very small region compared to the whole of Indonesia. And the kinds of vegetables that you can find around this area mostly staple households like tomatoes and then shallots, potatoes and then cabbage and such as. But one thing that's really mind-boggling for me is that this area per year they are able to produce around tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of tons of vegetables, which is equivalent of feeding the whole population of Macau, China for a year. And then we are going to do something so exciting, which is foraging. I have no idea what we're going to forage, but it's going to be a fun experience. And my journey continued to Chiarit Forest in Chinagara village, Malangbong district, Garut Regency. I am with Seroja Bake's co-founder, Faja Chu, and also a local forager, Pak Abdullah, who inherited the knowledge of local botany from his elders. He is like a walking encyclopedia of all vegetation in the area. We begin our journey with a stunning salihara flower, which I have never seen before.
Baunya agak kuat sih.
Ya.
Coba cium baunya. Kayak passion fruit.
Yes, benar.
Kalau ini bisa dimakan nggak?
Bisa.
Bisa, itu bisa juga dimakan. Tapi rasanya nggak ada gitu.
Kalau rasa itu kayak jambu, tipis, tapi aromanya tuh kayak passion fruit. Wah, ini kalau di tangan chef bisa jadi macam-macam. Just like a guava. Bang Dulu tahu dari mana Kang Dulu ini semua?
Ini kan tahu dari ayah saya. Jadi ayah saya juga tahu dari kakeknya, jadi turun-temurun gitu.
Intragenerasi ya?
Yes.
Ya.
Berarti nggak ada yang ditulis di sini, maksudnya nggak ada kayak bukunya gitu atau?
Undocumented
Enggak,
ya?
cuman ingat aja karena dia sering ke hutan dari kecil, mungkin dari buyut ikut ke hutan terus, jadi dia tahu semua jenis tanaman yang bisa dimakan.
And these various native edible plant species are stunningly amazing. I do believe that any chef should use the day off for these kinds of foraging or hunting activities, then cook them using indigenous ingredients on their cooking. Apa itu Kang Dulu?
Bunga tepus, ini masih berbunga, ini bunganya juga bisa dimakan. Kalau nanti udah tua ini jadi biji.
Warnanya bagus banget ya.
Buahnya juga bisa dimakan, manis.
Itu kayak honje Kang ya?
Iya.
Honje?
Seperti honje
Tok
tapi
ginger.
Tok jinja kecombrang.
tapi beda gitu.
Beda.
Iya.
Masih saudara ya?
This is so interesting because the bottom part of this tepus, the texture is like scallion, the white part of the scallion, but sweet instead of tart.
So in Seroja we like to use tepus as it has a very distinct balsamic aroma, right?
Yeah.
So we like to infuse it with cream.
So it's more like, I don't know, creme fraiche, kind of tart and slightly sour.
Yes, but it has a very fresh and floral balsamic from the tepus.
Yeah, these have a very distinct aroma that I think you cannot get anywhere.
So there's two type of jotang, the female and male. Ini yang betina Kang?
Ini betina
Ya,
ya?
yang betina bisa dipakai buat lalapan.
Oh, lalapan ya tetap ya?
Ya, tetap
Still.
bisa. Buat ke kue juga mungkin bisa.
Gue, coba. It's getting there. Oh, it's so numbing. Oh, the aftertaste is literally like you're eating mala Szechuan food. Andali manor. It's just kind of peppery, ya,
Yes.
cool, sepet ya,
Ya, seperti
semriwing.
And super salty aja.
Like I mean, yeah, salty ya, asin. But the lid it comes the saltiness. I don't know where.
Maybe from the mineral, right?
Pak Abdullah will continue to forage the ingredients needed for the cooking. Let's see how fascinating the food gets. Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities only on Sea Indonesia. Seroja might be popular as artisan bakery and dessert establishment. But here, in their base in Malangbong, the research and development goes beyond flour and sugar. Faza and team include animal protein, which this time they get marmot, or what people in the international known as guinea pig, and also fish in their cooking. So Faza, what is this?
This one is one of locals' favorite protein, guinea pig marmot. Locals say that it have a cooling effect. So after butchering it, locals like to drink the blood, especially when they have a very high fever.
Okay.
Because for them, it have a cooling system. One time when I have very high fever and I don't know if it's a placebo effect or not, but yeah, I feel I know what they mean.
Yeah. But guinea pig, I think it's going to be interesting because it's quite familiar with the food in Peru, right?
Yeah, and it's one of the most sustainable protein, right? It
yeah.
doesn't need a lot of water, it doesn't need a lot of crops to feed. Many like to eat it like chicken.
Okay.
Just pull it apart, with some rice maybe.
Yeah.
But I like to eat the skin first, as it has a very distinct characteristic.
Oh, look at that. And this grilled guinea pig tasted like just free-range chicken, juicy, with duck's gamey hint, but not that robust. Another interesting protein that Faza offered me is torsoro fish with focaccia and chimichurri sauce. Torsoro, or locally known as Japanese salmon, is a freshwater fish that has the texture of saltwater fish. The texture for me is kind of similar to kingfish or swordfish. But what excites me the most is actually this.
The desserts.
The dessert. Your creations. Excuse me, give me a pic. It looks so traditional.
but
on the inside, it's always pavlova. It's pavlova.
It's all impromptu from the chef, but we use two of our most beloved menu on Seroja, pavlova, bacon meringue, and also tart singkong.
I'm really interested because this is the first time I talk to you in this situation, that how people responded to your products, because all of this, when people that tend to eat the traditional French patisserie, they familiar with the tartlet and all the pavlova, but you incorporate all of this unique, like literally native and local ingredients. How do people respond to that?
Actually, until this time, I'm super grateful to our guests. How is it? It's made with dill cream, mango, local mango, mangga bapang, and empot. It's a type of berry that we got earlier at the forest.
Oh, the dill is really very strong, yeah.
I think most of the guests not just like our product, they also support our mission, sustainable bakery industry in Indonesia. And one of them is by to substitute with flour, with locally available flour, right? Like cassava, rice, and etc.
So this is all cassava flour?
Yes, it's made with cassava flour, 100%. We source and we made it by ourselves at Cirende.
From this area? Oh, from what?
From Cirende.
Desa Cirende?
Desa Cirende, yeah. It's a traditional village at Cimahi. the people there, they already consume cassava from approximately 100 years ago, and they substitute rice with cassava. And it's a very big deal because not just Indonesian people like to eat rice, right?
Right.
But also Sudanese people also
It seems
worship.
like it's not complete when you're not in.
They also worship Dewi Sri in the form of rice. But at that time, the colonial government monopolized the rice, and so one of their way to protest it is by substituting rice with cassava. Yeah, I think modern society need to learn from that, right?
There's always beauty in local wisdom, right? Something that we as so-called the modern society sometimes tends to forget that this is who we are. Anyway, this is your pavlova.
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, this is pavlova. It's just really good as the classic Australian or French pavlova. Right? But tell me about what's on top of this. It seems unfamiliar.
On top of this, we have tepus infused cream that you had earlier.
The radish.
Yes,
the red flower.
The radish.
Oh.
The tepus, so we utilize the flour and also the fruits. This little caviar is the fruits of tepus.
The crunch is like pomegranate, but pomegranate is bigger.
Yes.
This is smaller.
It's the tiny version. Right?
I know this. Do you have much products that you have in Seroja?
That we have at stock right now is around 20-ish at the store. But we research up to 15 products a month.
And then from that 15 product, how much that you're gonna put in the menu?
Maybe just 1 or 2.
Oh,
I think
that's a huge R&D budget, right?
that's a huge research cost, right? But I think that's the most important part at Seroja. Because besides researching the food, we also research the components, the supply chains, the business side, and etc. How is it?
Wow, the flour, it completely changed the whole nuance. Have you tried that yourself?
The whole mood. I tried it at the back, and I know it's
so good.
it have a very strong body, right? From the ketan cream made from ladu, the merang, and the saliar flour really just brighten up the mood.
It brighten up the mood. Oh, this is so good. And remember, this is still trial, right?
Yeah, it's our first time.
I mean it. Straight from the forest, right to the table. Oh, so good. This one. As food writers, I always believe that a chef, a restaurant, has to be able to absorb and then to reflect local values of their cultural identity. What Seroja does, not only they put homage to their local Sundanese gastronomic heritage, but also valuing their ancestral earthly produce through their petite, humble bakery.